Hi, I'm going to show you now how to use the page layout view to maintain headers and footers within your document. So just to make it clear what a header and footer is, if I click onto File and then go to Print, there's my document that I want to print out. Now a header and footer would be some information that appears at the top and some information that appears at the bottom of all of your pages that you're going to print. So you could use this for a letterhead, you could use it for page numbers, your name with a copyright symbol. It's entirely up to you. How this works, there are a number of different ways of getting to it, but the way I prefer is to go to View, and then there's this button here called Page Layout. Now page layout is really good on its own anyway. Think of it as being a halfway house between print preview and being able to edit the document, because can you see it looks very much like a piece of paper, so it's a bit like you are actually going to print preview, but the difference here is if I click into a cell, can you see I can actually type into the document? And you can also, if you prefer the idea of a page, if I click into here and start typing, that's going to add in the information into the Excel file, but it shows you what it's going to look like per page. But the reason why I'm interested in this is at the top of the page layout, we have, can you see header, which is split into left, center, and the right section. And if I scroll down a little bit, can you see at the bottom, if I keep going, I've got footer, which has got a left, center, and a right again. Now, the idea with this is, if I click in here and type in, Ben, maybe I'll put my little copyright thing in there as well. What will happen is, can you see on any subsequent page, Ben with the copyright appears there. Now, you can use this for all sorts of things. Now, once you've clicked inside of your header or inside of your footer, you will get a new tab called Header and Footer Tools. So the sorts of things that you can actually add in using this toolbar are, can you see page number, number of pages, current date, current time, file path, for instance. Now, traditionally, that kind of thing tends to lend itself to be going in the footer. So if I go down to here where the footer is, maybe I might click into the far end here and say I want the page number. Now, if I click onto page number, it puts this sort of funny looking text, which is the ampersand, then in square brackets and page. If I click away, can you see that becomes number 1? If I click back into it, it shows you almost like this funny text, and this is called a field. Now that is only going to be replaced with 1, 2, 3 or 4 for the current page number. So if I want to put the actual word page and then number 1, I know it seems a bit weird, but I have to type the word page in front of that so that when I click away, can you see it says page 1? Now if I want to say page 1 of however many pages, I would do space of space. So I use page number to get the current page number or number of pages. And can you see that one's page and that one's pages? If I now click away, page 1 of 2. Some other examples. Let's say in the middle, I want to go for the current date. Can you see that puts today's date in? And maybe over here, I might possibly want to put in the, let's go for the file path. Now it puts path and file there. And then what this will do, it will actually put in the current path to the document that you're within. And this can be quite good if you want to sort of print stuff off and give it as a handout and then people know where it's stored. Some other options you can do in here. If I pick onto a cell, I can, if I want to put the sheet name or the file name individually in. Or can you see I've got the option of browsing for a picture, so I could click onto there. Yeah, I could go find a picture online, or if I wanted to, I could go find one from a file or from my from my OneDrive as well if I have that set up. Some more options you've got here. You've got the ability to have a different first page to the rest, different odd and even pages if you like, and you'll notice that kind of changes what it looks like. So look, different odd and even page. This one's an odd page. This one's an even page. If I untick that and ticked different first page, this is the first page. This is just the rest of the pages. So you can kind of configure it, within reason to what you might want to go for. So that's how to manipulate the header and footer using View and then page layout to then change the header and footer at the top within Excel.